morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on when you're watching this, and welcome back to Tekkit. So, since the previous episode where I adventured into the deep dark and didn't do so well, I spent a bit of time doing some background work here in my base. So, I had, what's the word I want to use, a poor mob spawner set up behind me over here, and it wasn't ideal because I was using the ethereal glass and I was having problems with light getting through it and burning the cursed earth, and so it wasn't really ideal. And then eventually, as fate would have it, I went to have a look through it on one day. A creeper was on the other side, and the creeper just instantly exploded, wiping out all of the glass and doing a huge amount of damage, and basically just wrecking my spawner. So I also wanted to review the wither skeleton setup that I had because it wasn't really ideal. And so I've combined the two into a much more effective and efficient setup. So in here we have a red brick room using the red bricks that I collected from the castle in the deep dark. I now have two, I think it's 5x5 cursed earth spawners. This one in the center has a wither skeleton spawner as well. Currently obviously producing a huge quantity of wither skeletons at an almost continuous rate, while the cursed earth continues to do its normal things. And this side is just a regular cursed earth one. Two grinders, everything else set up as you'd expect, doing a huge amount of collecting and then killing of all the wonderful mobs. So much so that I've now got 13 wither skulls from 0, which is fantastic. I also, while having a look at what I wanted to do with this episode, learnt a very cool trick that you can make a nether star from wither skulls, soul sand, a bow, and a diamond sword. So yeah, it's a little bit expensive, the diamond sword, but considering we have 121 diamonds, it's not too shabby at all. In addition to all of this, what I want to try and add, I don't know how well this is going to work, is I want to add a mob spawner that I can collect from somewhere in the world to the center of this one. So I just want to do a quick check because I think I'm a lot closer to the top than I believe I am. Oh, am I under here? Oh, this is the power cable through to... Okay. Let's see where I am. Because apparently it's a block. Getting into here to put a spawner down might be quite difficult. So what I might do is just build through the end. That's the end, isn't it? If I put a hole in here, for example, I could drop the spawner down there, couldn't I? Nice and easily. So that's going to be the plan. So we'll put a dirt block there for now, because again, I don't want the light to burn the cursed earth out. So yes, so I need to build a spawner grabbing device. So I believe it's called a PortaSpawner. There it is. So it does require Enderium and Invar and glass and our nether star. So we've got everything except Enderium. Now I have already created 44 Enderium over here using a huge amount of the shiny metal and everything else that I had, and also in our Resident Ender fluid storage system. So I will eventually want to find a way of automating the creation and killing of Endermen. When you go to the end, from what I've been reading about cursed earth and trying to work out the best way to set up these spawners, realistically I should have put them down at the lowest possible level within the world, because that just obviously increases the spawn rate as well. Oh yeah, and this is Darkened Glass, or Dark Glass, which is created with the purpose of being able to see through it, but doesn't let any light through it, which is why I've got a light in here, because it turns out the range of that auto spawner is quite large. And while I was building all of this, I kept getting spawned on and attacked by the wither skeletons. But having lit it up in here, apparently that seems to cancel out its effect. Don't know why, but it seems to have worked. So what I want to do with my PortaSpawner is I want to... No point in wasting a darkened glass for that, is there? I've got a massive amount of glass, but the PortaSpawner is a single-use spawner collecting device. So I want to try and bring a blaze spawner from the nether into the world. So I had this one here, and it should work by just clicking on it and picking it up. Excellent. Seems to be lots of fire going on around here. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So I don't know 100% if I can put this down in the overworld. We will find out. If not, I'll have to find a way of building a spawner in the nether. And then obviously maybe put next to a quarry or something so that when I go back to set up the quarry, it spawns. So let's see what happens. Hopefully I can put this down here in this corner. That would be a no. Oh no, it did put it down. That was weird. Okay, so I want to make sure I block all this in so that there's no place for them to spawn other than in there. Just to see if I get the blazes. That sounds like a blaze to me. Now again, you've got the game sound a little bit down. There are blazes! And the second question is, does the grinder kill the blazes? Yes, it does. Amazing. Absolutely amazing result. So I now have a blaze spawner. Now I should have put it one higher. That's a mistake because obviously it means that the cursed earth below it's never going to spawn anything. So I might waste, because I can collect loads of them now, can't I? 13 of them. I might use another PortaSpawner to move that up to the top, because realistically it's not quite where I wanted it to be. Oh, hello. So I wanted it to work. It did work. Let's get it to work exactly how I'd want it to and get it to work perfectly. Getting more. How did I get it to go down last time? Technically I could put it in the wall, couldn't I? Can we try that? So I put it like here. Is it shift? Is that what I did wrong? Shift, right click? Don't tell me that it's not going to go down now. Oh, there it is. It's down. So it's not quite going to go down where I wanted it to, but it still did go down. So there we are, all sorted out. Hopefully. Throwing down the blazes, which are then getting nicely annihilated. Let's go and check my blaze rod counter. So I'm on 13 blaze rods. So let's just let this run for a couple of blazes. See what other coloured bricks I've got. It's a very blue. I quite like that. It's very blue. Oh, I like that blue. I quite like that blue. I might use that blue somewhere else. So we're picking up wither skulls. We're picking up blazes. But are we getting blaze rods is the question. So I can hear you. So you're dead. You're dead. 15. Yes, we are getting blaze rods. Excellente. So that's working fantastic now. So what other sort of spawners do we want? I'm guessing I can just bring some more blaze spawners, because blaze is extremely useful. Well, the blaze powder is for building certain things that I need to build the Enderium. So that's excellent. Extremely happy with that result. That's done everything I wanted it to do and more in record time almost. It's almost worth calling an end to the episode there, just to keep this as a simple episode where I move a spawner. But what I guess I need to do is go and replace my nether stars. So I'll quickly grab some wither skulls. So we kill 2, get both back. And we need some soul sand. And that should be good. I guess I need to put the nether star onto one of those just so I can see how many I've got. Got enough oxygen to go to the moon. Probably need to add an anti-spawn. Moon base is the bottom one. Okay. So flick this on. That's not the right one. Flick that one on. And head ourselves in here. I actually need to go and check that I haven't messed this up, so switch that one on as well. Pretty sure the interdiction matrix is turned on. Yeah, it's definitely turned on. So therefore we should be able to now, oops, wrong button. Should be able to quite happily spawn a wither in, escape, get out of the way, get a cheeky nether star. Could also bring some evolved. Oh, that's what we should do. Get some evolved spawners from the moon. So that's a creeper, isn't there? I can get a creeper spawner. Cool. So let's just do that again quickly. So it's that one first. Press the wrong button. Should be quick enough to build it while he spawns up. Let's hope it is. Is it going to work? It's just about. Boom. Oh, that hurt. Got me that time. Get dead. And then we're safe. And there's the nether star. So that's cool. Got ourselves 2 quick nether stars. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to recreate this very easily down on my actual base. So let's just grab this. And we'll put it above that, and we'll add that to it, and then we will lock it. Now we can throw those in there, and now we have 2 nether stars. Sweet. So that's excellent. I have now 21 blazes. Obviously the blazes will only spawn when I'm nearby, which is fine. That's why I put it on the inside of this wall. So when I'm working down here on the system, because I'm going to want to build soon, probably utilizing this hole, is the crafting CPU. So it's going to be quite a lot of me in and around this area, doing quite a lot of work. So therefore there's plenty of chance for these to spawn. Lots and lots of enemies. Is my mob essence going up or down? It's going down, so therefore it isn't generating quite as much as it's using. But what more could you want? It's producing me wither skulls. I still think it's really cool blue. It's now got blazes. How high does that go? Does that pick him up there? No, he fell down anyway. Now he's going to get nailed by it. It's wonderful. A wonderful piece of setup. I think we're good for power. Yep, not really draining too much power at the moment. Got plenty of this cyanite now, which is going to be useful when we try and upgrade the reactors. We are at 40% control, so let's put it up to 50% control. What did that say? Fuel heat 189 degrees. It's just about generating enough power to keep it going, which is good. So our machines and our power system is all fine for now. Don't really need to make a bigger reactor, we just need to make a more efficient reactor using the reactor to produce steam rather than produce power. So that's another awesome setup done. Again, I'm keeping this episode simple and short because it's been effective and efficient, and again I think the series is going quite well. I'm trying to keep each episode focused on something specific. So having this episode focused on the moving of a blaze spawner using the PortaSpawner has been extremely productive and successful, especially when it comes to giving myself a now nearly unlimited supply of blaze rods. I might get a couple more blaze spawners in the future and add them in just so that they can obviously increase the spawn rate. But yeah, it's a fantastic episode, for its success. I hope you continue to enjoy the series as much as I'm continuing to enjoy playing the game. Obviously, I'd quite like to know what sort of things you'd want to see. So if you do have anything specific you'd like to see me do, please make sure you bang it in the comments down below, and I'll happily get around to it at some point in a future episode. Other than that, I'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now, guys.